Hello my dear students. In this session, we are going to learn about algebra. There are different branches in mathematics. In that, the first one is arithmetics. In arithmetics, you learn about numerals, that is numbers, and its operation, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, fractions, decimals, etc. The second branch is geometry. In geometry, you learn about shapes, that is 2D shapes and 3D shapes, and their properties, their perimeter, area, uh, and volume, etc. The third branch is algebra. In algebra, along with the numbers, you use variables or the literal numbers. And here there will be variables, that is unknown numbers, along with the constants. Related to this, you are going to watch one PowerPoint presentation. After that, we are going to solve the sums from the exercise. The part of mathematics in which letters and other general symbols are used to represent numbers and quantities in formulae and equation. Formulae is the plural of formula. The letters of the English alphabet as well as Roman symbols are commonly used for variables. Algebra helps in the representation of problems or situation as mathematical expression. It involves variables like x, y, z and mathematical operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division to form a meaningful mathematical expression. One example of an expression in algebra is x plus 4, where x is the variable and 4 is a constant. The word algebra comes from the Arabic word al-jabr, which translates to reunion of broken part. A Persian mathematician, Muhammad ibn Musa, is considered as the father of algebra. Ancient Indian mathematicians like Bhaskara, Aryabhatta, Brahmagupta, Srinivasa Ramanujam and many more contributed immensely in all branches of mathematics. Invention of zero is attributed to Indians. The number system and many more concepts and formulae in maths was invented by Indians, and merchants who had come for business took them to Western world. And these are some images of some of the mathematicians. First one is Brahmagupta, second one is Aryabhatta, and he is Bhaskaracharya, and she is Srinivasa Ramanujam, and she is Shakuntala Devi. She was considered as the human computer, where she used to add subtracts of many numbers with having many digits, and she was faster than computer in calculation. And I have taken only few examples, a few names of mathematicians here, and many more Indian mathematicians contributed in the field of science and technology. If you Google search, you will come to know their contribution. Applications of algebra. making schedule of activities, astrological calculations, finding perimeter and area using formula, finding patterns, budgeting in preparing the food, doubling or halving the recipe, in banking, in calculating interest using formula and computer programming. A variable is a number that not have a fixed value. The list below show some of the real life examples where the value of variable changes with change in place and time. The temperature of different places also change. The height of a growing child changes with time. The speed of a car changes with time. The age of people keeps on increasing year by year. The value remains fixed for specific numbers that represent quantities or ideas that will not change. For example, date of birth of a particular person and capacity of a given container will not change. If I say a container, 2-liter container, its capacity is always 2 liter. It is a fixed value and it will not change. But in the case of variable, its value keeps on changing. In the next uh, video, you are going to solve few sums related to the exercise. Now, we are going to solve few sums from the exercise. One of the sum is, let Sarita's present age is X. Let Sarita's present age is X. Let Sarita's present age is X. And what is her age after 5 years? Her age after 5 years, it is X plus 5. That means if her age is 10 years now, after 5 years she will be 10 plus 5. If she is 11 years, what is her age after 5 years? That is 11 plus 5 is equal to 16. Now, what is her age 3 years back? 3 years back. And her age will be X minus 3. Her age 3 years back, it is X minus 3. That is, if her age is 10 years now and 3 years back she was 10 minus 3 is equal to 10 minus 3 is equal to 7. And her grandfather's age, her grandfather's age is 6 times her age. 6 times her age. See, Sarita's present age is X, then her father's age is 6 times, that is 6 into X is equal to 6X. 6 into her grandfather's age is 6X and her grandmother is 2 years younger than her grandfather, therefore Sarita's grandmother's age is 6x minus 2. 6x minus 2 and Sarita's father is 5 years more than 3 times Sarita's age. That is, therefore, Sarita's father's age is 3 times, that is 3 into x plus 5. If Sarita's age is 10 years, her father will be 3 into 10, that is 30 plus 5, it is 35. That means if you take Sarita's present age is x, then her age 5 years back, 5 years afterwards, that is after 5 years her age will be x plus 5, and 3 years back her age is x minus 3. Now some more example from the textbook where you are converting the given statement into expression. The next question is, give expressions for the following. You know now an expression is a combination of variable and constant, and there will be plus or minus sign in between. Now 7 is added to P. 7 is added to P is P plus 7. It is an expression. I have converted statement into expression. 7 is subtracted from P, that is P minus 7. And next expression, 7 is divided by P. How do you write? 7 is divided by P. 7 is divided by P, and P is divided by minus 7. How do you write here? P is divided by minus 7. And one more is, P is multiplied by 10. That is 10 into P is 10P. And one more example. Here 11 is added to 2m. 11 is added to 2m, that is 2m plus 11. 11 is added to 2m, and then 5 times y, to which 3 is added. What is 5 times y? That is 5y plus 3. 5y plus 3. Here you have learnt how to make the expression using variables and constant. Now next question is, use T and 4. They have given one variable and one constant, and you have to make various expressions. That is, use T and 4, make various expressions. use T and 4, make various expressions. Here they have given a variable t and a constant 4. Therefore it is t plus 4, t minus 4, 4 minus t, t minus 4, 4 divided by t, t divided by 4, and 4 into t. Like this, many more expressions you can write. Now you have learnt an expression is a combination of a variable and a constant, and there will be plus, minus, division or multiplication sign in between. Now the next concept in algebra is making the patterns. Now here it's a circle, it is a square. To make square, how many matchsticks are required? How many? To make a square, 4 matchsticks are required. Matchsticks are required. And to make 2 squares, how many are required? 4 plus 4 is equal to 8. And to make 3 matchsticks, your 3 squares, you need 4 plus 4 plus 4 is equal to 12 matchsticks are required. When you look into this, you will come to know it follows a certain pattern or a rule. Therefore, you can say the rule is 4n. 4n. That is, put n is equal to 1, then 4n is 4 into 1 is equal to 4. Put n is equal to 2, then 4n is 4 into 2 is equal to 8, where n is number of squares. Number of squares. See, to make 2 squares, 8 matchsticks are required. Put n is equal to 7. Then 4n is equal to 4 into 7. It is 28 matchsticks are required to make 10 squares. To make 10 squares, then 4 into 10 is equal to 40 matchsticks are required. That means here it follows the pattern or the rule 4n. Here one more pattern where the squares are attached to each other. Where the squares are attached to each other. Now here this is the first square, this is the second square, this is the second, and then this is third, and next is fourth, next it is fourth. To make this, you need 4 matchsticks. To do this, 4 plus 3 is equal to 7 matchsticks are required. Next, how many matchsticks are required? To make 3 squares which is attached to each other. That is 4 plus 3 is equal to 10 matchsticks are required. And what is the next one? To make 4 squares, that is 4 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 is equal to 13 mastics are required. Here it follows the certain rules, a certain rule or a certain pattern. Therefore, the pattern is, the rule is 3x plus 1. See, 3 is required first, and you are adding 1 to each. That means here put x equal to 1, then 3 into 1 plus 1 is equal to 3 plus 1, 4. Here where x is number of squares. Number of squares. Put x equal to 2, then 3 into 2 plus 1 is equal to 6 plus 1, 7 mastics are required to make 2 squares. Now put x equal to 3, then 3 into 3 plus 1 is equal to 9 plus 1 is equal to 10 matchsticks are required. Matchsticks are required to make 3 squares. Now put x equal to 4, then 3 into 4 plus 1, that is 12 plus 1, 13 mastics are required. Like this, if you continue, put x equal to 11, then 3 into 11 plus 1, 11 3s are 33 plus 1 is equal to 34 mastics are required. Now here you have learned how you will arrive into formula or a pattern or a rule. By looking into the pattern, how you arrive at the formula. In this video, you have learnt algebra. In algebra, we use variables, that is unknown numbers, along with the numerals, that is the numbers, and value of a variable is not fixed, and it varies, and in the constant its value is fixed. An expression is the combination of a variable and a constant, and there will be plus or minus or division or multiplication sign in between. And in the next video you are going to learn about algebraic equation. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.